Guess what? It's almost boss time. What's going on, everyone? It's the Niskel. Welcome back to Resident Evil 2. I went back to the save room and got my artillery here, and I think I'm ready to fight this boss. Take note, it is very, very difficult.
Claire! I'm going down there. Stay here and wait for me, okay?
Don't worry, Sherry. We'll be back. But believe it or not, this elevator has a very, very dark secret with it. Nothing having to do with development. It's just freaky what you actually find at the other end of this elevator. Maybe we'll find out where the chief went. Huh. Bit of a dark, depressing basement. Maybe he has a winery around here. Storing his wine for never mind. Torches and a big wooden door. This isn't a dungeon, is it?
So you've made it this far. Not bad, girl. But I'm not letting anyone leave my town. Everyone's gonna die.
Calm down, Chief. What happened?
Shut up! You couldn't possibly understand what's happened. Those monsters from Umbrella have destroyed my beautiful town. How could they do that to me after everything I've done for them?
So it's true. You have been working with Umbrella. Then you must know about the G-Virus. What is it? Tell me!
If you must know, it's the agent that can turn humans into the ultimate bioweapons. Superior to the T-Virus in every way. Dr. William Birkin is the genius behind the project.
William Birkin?
I'm sure you've already seen his little girl running around here somewhere. Sherry, isn't it? In case you haven't already figured it out. The monster that's been tearing my precinct apart is yet another product of the G-Virus. An ultimate bioweapon. Umbrella must be trying to cover its tracks. But if I have to go, I'm going to take you with me. What the?
He never stood a chance. And I'm glad, in fact, I'm really glad I can thank William Birkin later that he grabbed the chief 2 feet away. I don't know if any of you noticed that, but he kind of reached clear across the room to grab Chief Irons. So, I don't know, maybe he's okay. Let's check out the rest of his torture dungeon. He's been doing a lot of weird things down here, and it looks like he's been paid off by Umbrella. So I guess you could call this his hobby? I still want to know where the mayor's daughter went. That's still an unsolved mystery. Oh, and he's even got chloroform down here. That's terrifying. So let's go see what happened. Awesome. That's what you get, dude. You don't start murdering your own people and decide to take them with you. That's not how it works. You're supposed to be the chief of police, the guy that says, go on without me, save yourself. You don't just point a gun at your fellow officers' backs like that. That's not right. So what killed him? I don't think I'll be able to properly show how difficult this boss fight is because I kinda came over-prepared for it because I didn't want to die. This is William Birkin, the first or second boss of Resident Evil 2's B scenario. Just hit him a lot with acid rounds and you'll be fine. He's got a few different attacks, which I can explain now since he's already dead. Look at that, he's going. That's how you know he's gone, besides the music stopping. But he has a lot of attacks. They do a lot of damage. I think every time he hits you with that pipe, you go down 25% of your health. So yeah, he does a lot of damage. He's got a special wind-up attack that knocks you onto the floor, and if he manages to hit you again, it's instant death. So he's got a 1-2 hit, one that knocks you on the ground, and another one that's a big wind-up until he smashes your brain in. It's a very destructive attack. Otherwise, he just does normal hits that take 25% of your health. He is a mean boss, and I'm really surprised that I was able to get past him by only getting hit once. And yes, he does have a death attack. As soon as he dies, he'll do those 2 rabid swings, and yes, you can die from them. It's a really mean design of a boss. I'm just glad it's over, because during many of my practice runs, I kept dying to him. I guess I was just underestimating him. Either that or I didn't have the acid rounds with me, which would explain a lot.
Claire, you came back!
I can't believe the man who developed the G-Virus is actually her father.
What's wrong, Claire?
It's nothing. But I think I found a way out of here. We should be able to find someplace safe if we can just make it out of town.
But...
Don't worry, I'll protect you. I promise. But you have to make sure you don't leave my side.
I always saw that scene as Claire saying what she was supposed to be saying in her head out loud. So just during that scene, I just envisioned Sherry going, "What did you say, Claire?" Nothing, Sherry, nothing. So that is the big reveal, even though I kind of spoiled it earlier. Sorry about that. Yeah, William Birkin and Sherry Birkin, related. Mr. Birkin's been doing some bad things for Umbrella. Making a virus stronger than the T-Virus? That takes a lot. Of course, eventually Resident Evil's going to run out of letters of virus. They'll have to start going to... Maybe they'll start going to gems. It'll be a reverse Pokemon effect. I mean, Pokemon started with gems, or colors, then gems, and then, you know, X and Y. And Sherry, don't look at that, by the way. That's very gory and disgusting. I'm sorry you had to see that. I'm actually kind of glad that William Birkin fell off the side here. I don't think Sherry needs to see that. She's looking for her dad this whole time, and all of a sudden he dies. Yeah, I don't think she needs to see that. She's been traumatized enough by this whole ordeal. I mean, can you just imagine? That monster was actually after her, so she does have something to be afraid of.
Come on, let's get out of here.
I know that's supposed to be a serious scene in the fact that we lost Sherry again. But I always thought that was really funny. She just, whoop, gone. And Mr. X is back. You thought he was gone? He's not going to stop following you until he gets what he wants, or you die. Either or. Here we have some blue herbs. Be sure to take these with you. You're going to need them a lot later. Just trust me on this. You don't need them right now, because the creatures that do have poison effects coming up, they are easily avoided. Save them for something way later. Just trust me on this. There's the music I wanted to hear. Now, here we have... Oh, yay, we're in the sewer level part. Excellent. It's a note to all the employees saying that the sewer will need to be used by other people. So please make it a better level. Is it just me, or did the Dead Island sewer level go on for far too long? Yes, everybody, protect William Birkin. There's no way that could backfire. Alright, so there's a few more items in here, and there's actually one place we can go since we have Claire. She has the ability to unlock doors, and that door right there just happens to be locked. So we can go ahead and open that. I want to rearrange my items real quick to make sure I'm not missing anything. Nothing in there, nothing in there, something in here? Yeah, first aid spray that I'm not going to use. Or try not to use. I want to go through this entire game without using a first aid spray. I sadly failed the last playthrough, but this playthrough I think I can do it. Even if this is the harder scenario to get through, I might have to use it by the end, I don't know. Well, we have a lot of handgun bullets, so that'll help out. Let's see, we'll need the valve handle. Go ahead and grab this ink ribbon. I know there's one on here. Ah, there it is. It was off to the side. You can barely see that on the table, I just noticed. If that table was just a tad darker, you wouldn't even know that was there, because it didn't have the little item glimmer that most items normally have when they're in the background. That's kinda mean, but then again, almost every typewriter has an ink ribbon right next to it. And here we go. The one place we couldn't get to as Leon, we can get to as Claire. Let's see what's down here in this locked door. Maybe we'll find Sherry. Who knows? I love that little detail in the background. It's just a small drip of water and nothing else. It's very eerie. I hear it. No! Oh, man! I knew he was back there. And I still fell for it. There we go. Alright. There's one item around here on these shelves. There's a lot of shelves to weed through. Is it back here? Okay, I figured. It was a bit too obvious, and that thing did so much? How did it deal that much damage? Unless Birkin hit me to, like, the latter half of Yellow Caution. Good lord. I didn't think I'd be at Orange already. It's ridiculous. And we can't go through that vent, which is crazy, because later on we'll have to go through a vent, so I don't know why you can't go through that one. Wonder what's through this hidden door here. I hear running water. Maybe this is where Sherry is! Are you back here? No. But this is indeed where Sherry fell to. Doesn't look like she's here. In fact, there is nothing here. They kept this in the map for the B scenarios just so you can surmise that Sherry was here. She isn't at this point, so I guess we'll go ahead back. There's nothing else we need here. And I just love that drip effect. See, like, horror games that use a little bit of audio horror, just a little bit, I love that stuff. Like sounds that you wouldn't normally hear. Sometimes it's only sounds that you hear. Very good stuff. And we have plenty more grenade ammo for later. Stockpiling all this ammo and healing items. Oh, the latter half of the game is going to be great. I hope. Because it does get a lot more jerkish later on.
What happened? You're bleeding.
I ran into this woman who is in trouble. Her name's Ada. Right after that, someone tried to kill me. Nearly succeeded, too. Ada went after the sniper, but I'm worried about her. You gotta find her before something happens.
But you've been shot.
I'll be okay. It's Ada I'm worried about.
Now, if you watch Scenario A, you'll know how much of a bold-faced lie this is. Leon, you lying man. Of course he would lie to save a woman's life, am I right? But why would you lie to Claire? That's so backhanded. But anyway, we have found a wounded Leon. Next time on Resident Evil 2, we'll see who took him out.